It's your boy Sneaky Fox here, back with another video, and today it is March 31st, which means we have less than 24 hours until MLB The Show 22 goes live. Now, I mentioned in my video yesterday that I will be making a video on my quote-unquote budget team that I will be using, or at least planning to use, based on overall their swing and overall effectiveness that I've had with these players in past MLB The Shows. So that being said, let's get on to the team. All right, so as you can see on the screen, you are looking at one of the variations of my endgame God squad. Personally, I liked all these players and their swings. Although toward the end of the game, I didn't really play as much. But in order to get to this point, we have to start out somewhere. And luckily, I have already made the team here. So we're going to start off in left field. Yordan Alvarez. As you can see, I had his gold card parallel 2 in the first 5,000 to do so. Online, hitting 300. But against CPU, he just mashes baseballs. 32 for 67, 15 home runs, 26 RBIs, batting 478. He just has a really glitchy swing. Combine that with his power, and it even carried over to his 88 series, where online only 1 for 6. However, hitting 366, 26 for 71 with 10 home runs. So, yeah, really a fan of his swing. Moving on to center field, I picked Harrison Bader. I didn't use his live series card. However, he had a player of the month card here. Against CPU, 409 batting average. Do I think he's going to be a diamond? No. This was just like a late season or late end of the season surge that put him into diamond. So I think he's going to start out like 83-ish. So it'll be a little more expensive gold, but still not going to be as much as you'd be spending on a diamond. And need a faster player in the outfield, since we have both Yordan and my right fielder, Joey Gallo. So you can see out of position here, which will slightly affect his defense. Since you're in secondary, you lose 5 points to both your reaction and fielding. And contact looks low. However, this is, like I said, it's going to be my starter squad, so mainly going to be playing offline with this. So when you're playing on rookie, veteran, or even all-star against the computer, contact won't be an issue. And as you can see here, about halfway to parallel 3, online hitting 368 with 7 home runs. Actually, all 7 of my hits. CPU batting 337, and once again, this carries over into the 42 series, where 400 online and 2 for 5, but hitting 516 against the CPU with 8 home runs in 16 hits. So overall, mashes baseballs, high power, and that's really what you want out of your corner outfielders. Moving on to third base, we have Nicholas Castellanos. I have not used his live series but twice, and that was just online. I think I just needed a filler, but then you take a look at, let's see, I gotta search this now. I think, yep, it'll be a secondary. So I got this parallel 1, over halfway to parallel 2. Against CPU, mashes baseballs, 382, batting average, 7 home runs and 21 hits, so a third of those being the home runs. Overall, great swing and decent contact and power versus both lefty and righty with the 67 vision. Moving on to my shortstop, the glitch himself, Alberto Mondesi. Unfortunately, this year he did not get a boosted card besides his live series. As you can see, he was my early game shortstop, online batting 160 in 13 games, but overall, really glitchy swing, plays above his stats. 97 steal or 97 speed, 97 speed, 99 steal. Good defender at shortstop, be able to track down almost everything within the infield. And his his partner up the middle of the infield, we got Ozzy Albies, really good against left-handed pitching, switch hitter. Where remove that now. I believe with his where's it at? I swear Ozzy Albies had a what's it called? All-Star card. Yeah, here we are. Ozzy Albies. I didn't swing much with him, but home run online. Overall, I know 2020 I had good success with him, and good defensive option in the middle of the infield. 67 speed, so decent and good against lefties. So able to stagger your righty and lefty splits. Next batter, Josh Bell. Again, I didn't play with him this year, mainly because I had Gallo at first, or by the time that I was out of Gallo, not using him anymore, I had other diamonds that I could fill in at first base. But this Josh Bell in 2020 really raked for me. I was actually watching some of my old gameplay that I have from 2020, and Josh Bell was just murdering the baseballs. Another switch hitter, so able to swing from both sides. Better contact against the right, better power against left, 73 vision. Can't go wrong with him. Now, this is the one pick that I am kind of worrisome about him actually being a diamond, just because I know he smashed the baseball throughout all of last year. 87 overall doesn't do him enough justice, as you can see here. Completely mashes against lefties, got that 125 power, and as you can see, I gotta get rid of this now. Nope, search. Okay, there we go. The Salvador Perez card, offline, 18 for 35 with 5 home runs, and that's not even his best card because he has the 99 finest card, which I have not gotten. And again, even using this card, I'm actually shocked that it was 188 because I felt like I was hitting the ball extremely well with this card. So nice option at catcher. Moving to the bench, we have Trevor Story. Didn't use him this year. Last year he was pretty good. I remember playing my buddy Sam that Trevor Story mashed against me. So that being said, decent speed, decent defender if you need late game defensive replacement. And then you move on to Kyle Schwarber, just a righty masher. He can crush the ball from both sides and catcher secondary. So if you need someone to pinch run, say you put in Trevor Story for Salvi Perez, then you got Kyle Schwarber for a defensive replacement. Tyler O'Neill, this is mainly pinch runner, however, good against lefty, decent against righty, with 71 contact, 86 power, 36 vision, little low, but again, it's going to be your starter squad, so the vision contact isn't going to be as necessary as later game because the pitchers that you're going to face their hits per 9 are going to be a little lower than usual. Another lefty masher in Jonathan Scope. 2020, I really raked with his gold card in the second inning program, and then as he got a better card later in the year. I remember smashing with him as well. And then Eloy Jimenez, huge righty crusher off the bench. You know, righty, so doesn't have like that boost for him. But at the same time, I used him in Showdown quite a bit, so you can definitely count on him to get you some big hits. He's got a really glitchy swing. So moving on to the pitching, starting pitching, at least if you're doing Conquest, it's not going to matter too much. But one thing I will say for Conquest, if you pick your third starting pitcher, so for example, if I pick Yu Darvish, then the AI will pick their third starter. So you might want to have like some better pitchers ahead of the one you want to use. Say you want to use Noah Syndergaard, then you have these three ahead, and then you can order what pitcher you want to do or what pitcher you want to face. But the five that I really suggest: Lance Lynn, four-seam cutter, sinker, 12-6, changeup. This was one of my starting pitchers that I picked up earlier this year. As you can see here, 6-1. I used him for a couple saves, ironically, but he had 1.42 ERA, 19 strikeouts, and 19 innings pitched. Moving on, Julio Urias, four-seam, sweeping curve, changeup, slider, lefty with a funky delivery. 4-2 in 8 games, 3.21 ERA, 17 strikeouts, and 14 innings. Yu Darvish, cutter, slider, four-seam, two-seam, and has a nasty 12-6 curve. I struggled against this Yu Darvish card in the past 2 years that I've played. Noah Syndergaard, sinker, four-seam, changeup, slider, curveball. Four-seam can reach high. He's got outline on a sinker, so that can reach high velocity as well. Only used him one game online. Just gave up one run. And then CPU, I don't have anything. But in 2020, when I used this card, he was really effective. And then Ranger Suarez, another card that I personally have struggled facing. Sinker, changeup, four-seam slider, good pitch mix. And he's got 97 hits per 9. So definitely a good card to start. Moving on to the bullpen, Garrett Crochet, he may be a silver, but he's got outlier on his fastball. So you're going to see him go 102, mix that with 79 hits per 9, 80 K per 9, 95 break. I mean, he's a really good lefty to especially throw against the CPU. Will Smith, four-seam slider, curveball, again 101 hits per 9, 80 K per 9. Overall, good pitcher. Moving on, Taylor Rogers. This is the one that I was a little iffy on. I didn't use him much this year, but sinker, slider, sweeping curve, good pitch mix. There was another pitcher I was looking at if you want to throw another lefty. So it's Aroldis Chapman if he is a gold early on. 101 hits per 9, 109 K per 9. You got 90 velo or 99 velo, 90 break. So that's another good replacement. If you want Drew Pomeranz, four-seam knuckle curve, two-seam cutter. Personally, I would either stick with Taylor Rogers or Chapman, but I feel like Chapman could go diamond, so that's why I have Taylor Rogers on the bench here, or on the bullpen. Moving into our first righty, we have Blake Trinan. Got the sinker-cutter combo mixed in with the slider and a four-seam. Outlier on his sinker as well. Extremely effective breaking ball. And, he's got 99 break, 89 home run per 9, 96 hits per 9. Really effective card. There's Kendall Graveman, sinker-cutter combo as well. Changeup, curveball, and the four-seam. 106 hits per 9, 82 break. Michael Kopech, another flamethrower. Four-seam, two-seam, changeup, slider, and extremely long, extremely strong throwing arm. So that's going to be a really good card to use with that 88 hits per 9, 87 K per 9. And then last gold reliever depicted here, Devin Williams, 101 hits per 9, 103 K per 9. Got the changeup, 4-seam cutter, 2-seam, and then the screwball. Overall, really effective. I had great success with his. What was it? It was his. I think it was his. What's it called? Where is it at? It was that Player of the Month card, I think. It was Devin Williams. Yeah, so overall, pretty good success. Online, 4.5 ERA in 3 games. 1 win, 1 save, 3 strikeouts in those 4 innings. And then a 0 ERA against computer in 2 games. So overall efficient. And then this diamond, Giovanni Gallegos, I think will go gold. He's got the 4-seam slider changeup, so he's only got the 3-pitch mix. But he's got that 103 hits per 9, 82 K per 9, 83 control, 84 break, and 97 control on the 4-seam, 94 on the slider, 84 break on the 4-seam. So overall, I think a nice card to use, especially early game. But that is the team for me. That's the team I'm going to try and go for. If for some reason I am not able to get Salvi, as he is a diamond starting out, I would probably suggest either Mike Zunino, really good lefty masher, even though he's got 12 contact against righties. That potentially doing Romuto if he is a gold, as well as Yadier Molina. Good defensive stats, good against lefties. So, yep, that is the team that I'm going to go for. As you can see, like I've set my lineup to probably what I would do. Depending on the stats, I may have to switch it around and everything. But yeah, that is going to be my ideal team for day 1. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. If you have any different budget beasts that you personally will try, please put that in the comments. Other than that, I will see you guys next time.